Showtime. Welcome, assembly party people, to Late Night Snack. Once again, we are here live, but this time we are really socially distancing. Zog and Thoron join me from kilometers away from their homes. So, let's welcome our hosts, Thoron and Zog.
I
Hello.
don't speak of the English.
Yes.
Me know English, yes, yes.
Me
Nice
don't
mask you
know
have there.
Yes, because I have to protect the viewer. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like the viewer could be infected about our story, so
I,
I
I,
have to
I,
do
think,
it.
I think we are so viral that we can't really help it.
So you've inoculated the show from really bad jokes, which means that whenever you're gonna say a bad joke, it'll just be quiet.
Yes.
Yeah. But
That's how this works.
yeah, like the viewer already knows, last time we tried something new, which is the game show concept that we pioneered during the summer broadcast. So we will continue that new tradition, and you can join us using Kahoot, and you will see the game pin now.
And act
Oh,
quickly
where?
because there
So
is
where it is?
only 20 places because we can't afford anymore. Also, the
No,
pin
no,
is
no,
not
no.
showing,
We have,
so
Yeah,
we have millions of codes.
here we go, there we go, where we go.
Yeah, that's
Quality,
great. Yeah,
quality show as always.
This is production.
Yeah,
Very
Production
producer.
value.
Much technology. Wow.
107%.
such wow. But yeah, so please join us, the viewer. It seems that the viewer once again has multiple computers and smartphones
Good
at hand.
heavens.
Oh,
The viewer is really joining in quickly.
Yeah,
So
so there's a
Why
scroll
is
text also.
why is the scroll in Finnish when we're talking English?
Well, it's a secret.
That's a good point.
Secret. So you have to decipher it.
That's not how it works, everybody.
the reason is that we are a quality show and this was an artistic choice.
Yeah, Finnish is always artist's choice.
Yeah, indeed. The
Also,
only
I'm
way you can
drinking
really use it.
an energy drink at midnight, which is like the pinnacle of being smart.
Same
Yes.
here. I have this fridge
Yes,
cola.
But it's also the pinnacle of assembly, with the difference that I actually had to pay for this. If I were there, I wouldn't have to pay for anything.
That's true.
I also have choice.
Perfect. Because
Oh, we have players. This is impossible. Actually, that's weird. Some Thoron and Solarius is there also.
yeah, and I like the quotation mark or quotation mark 1 equals quotation mark 1.
It's
Yeah. That's
Right.
SQL injection. We like them.
Yeah.
Please send us through email all SQL injections that you have available because we need it.
People are pointing out that this was supposed to be limited to 20, and we already have 28. And that's true. I thought we were limited at 20s, but hey, if Kahoot doesn't know how to run their system, I'm not going to complain.
Yep.
That's their problem.
So let's wait a few minutes more because apparently
Two hours. Maybe we can wait 2 hours.
Yeah, well, that would be a normal show in that case. But
No, we're never that fast.
yeah, that's true. We never fit to the time slot that they give us. But
They've learned they don't give us a time slot anymore. They just tell us when to begin and hope that we stop before noon.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there have been years that they have left the station unmanned, so they just go
Hey,
and
that's
sleep.
English now. Sen palautetta.
Excellent. You perfect English. Yes, the rally was good, but the tires
Yes.
wasn't very good, and something hit Timo in the ass of Timo.
I have seen no mails in my Katsoja email mailbox, so I need to have email in katsoja@icloud.com. I have a special arrangement with Katsoja that I have his phone or her phone here or their phone here. So let's see when I get the first mail.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. And I
or
actually have also some Telegram on WhatsApp and Signal and whatever.
do you have Hello like we did a few years ago? The Google
No, I
Hello?
have no idea.
Because a few years ago we had this theme that we installed every instant messaging software that we could find from Google Store, and
Hey, there's a fake Thoron.
Yeah, I think there's also a fake Solarius.
is
Yes,
there?
so only
Also,
the
also someone in the chat is pointing out the demo sceners are breaking size limits again, with us going over 20, and I think we might be in trouble. We might be
yes.
disqualified from this quiz.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
everything about breaking size limits.
But usually in normal demo parties, well, the shows and compos are always late. We weren't. We were just on time,
Yes,
and that's weird.
true. That's really weird. So the number is +358 40 2 5 3 4 6 7 8. Well, maybe I said it's wrong. So take a look at the next round.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be very professional. It is 040-253-4647. That number again, 040-253-4647.
it's great that one of us can pronounce English. Thank you.
I know no English.
Yeah, but there are few names that pop up here. First, KB, if that's really you, hello. Hello, I suppose. Then I think that Nyti Hyti is over there, also hello. And then Katsoja, of course, that is all of these devices and so forth.
This is very weird because I have Katsuya's email box and he's still sending me a mail that they are sending messages, greetings from the Discord that Katsuya is present in all his personalities or her personality.
Solarius, scroll up now. The viewer can't see the pin. They haven't signed
Oh.
up with every single device they have yet.
That's true, yeah. And
Should
as
we
we know, the user, the viewer has like dozens of devices, sometimes 60, 70 or something like that.
But hey, this would not be a very professional quiz show if it did not have wonderful prizes. Solarius, tell us about our wonderful prizes.
Do we have any?
I don't know. You are the producer. You should have.
Okay, in that case, I will write a letter signed by me to the winner.
Signed by Pehu.
Well, I try to arrange that. He should be here like in few hours or something.
Let's see.
And
There's also Mikko Alatalo, the former member of parliament. Nothing else noteworthy done by him.
and also not Solarius and not Thoron, and also Thoron.
And there is also 2 kilon C, so a very big yes.
Yes, see, car.
Oh, there is empty. No.
Empty. Yes.
Yeah.
We need more empties.
Oh, and there is very, very authentic Pehu in the player pool.
Yeah, I believe
Excellent.
that's really Pehu is really Pehu. Yeah. But probably we should start the quiz because after all, although we never respect our time slots, we still need to sleep.
So how long
What?
this quiz will
Since
take?
when? This
Well-
quiz, I will tell you, is a round of 19 question. You might ask, why 19 and not 20? That is because I could think of 19 questions and not 20.
I think
That
we
makes
need
sense.
to have 9,000 players before we can start. Or perhaps over 9,000.
But I suppose that the viewers 68 devices are enough. So
Yes, we shall start.
Maybe that is.
let's start. Assembly Online 2020 quiz.
Welcome to the quiz. Also, there are fun graphics. What was the very first message sent over the interwebs? Was it login? Was it lol noob? Was it low? Or was it /J hashtag exclamation point assembly?
I know this.
Yeah, me too.
Should-
That's
So-
join
Should
assembly.
we wait?
Yeah,
Should
and
we
that's
wait? How much we have time? How much we want? Should we answer? I will
4
answer.
minutes per question.
So there's no limit. So I can answer. I know it.
yeah. As the viewer knows,
So this is how it works. Solarius and Thoron are also playing as a team. They haven't seen the questions before. I actually finished making up this quiz today, so they have no clue what the questions are going to be.
Anyway, I will answer. Haha, I know it. It's. I know what it is.
We have 69 answers, and you know what? That is the sex number.
Oh, that's hard.
but let's see.
Let's see.
Last
So
time,
should I tell the secret or right answer?
Heck
Well-
no, because people can change it still. But we can discuss, make excellent jokes about the interwebs, an invention that has served humanity pretty well, but then online assembly happened, which still a good thing, but then late night snack happened, and now people are considering turning the whole thing off. And to be quite honest, I don't blame them.
yeah, they are canceling the internet.
Yep. By the way, we have had first SQL injection delivered to our mailbox. It's select star from
Excellent.
user where username is katsoja -- and password is something nothing. That's really good in injections. So please send more SQL injections to our mailbox.
Best SQL injection will get a trophy letter from me.
Yes,
signed by everyone.
Oh, by the way, I've made some improvements to the quiz from last time. This time the questions are more nerd oriented and also a bit easier. At
Yeah,
least
this
here's
is really
hoping.
easy because I knew it. I knew it what this is.
Yeah, and I'm also quite sure that Thoron will tell us the story how the program crashed.
Oh, you knew this also. You
Of
have read
course,
the
I know
history.
this.
So should we lock this down or should I tell us the story? already.
No. It can also crash during joining assembly channel.
Yes, so you only have the
Okay,
ass.
here is the correct answer. It is of course LO. And now, Thoron,
Yes,
you
yes,
may tell
yes.
the amusing anecdote.
Well, I guess they were calling something over phone that does this logging work, and then it didn't work and it crashed after LO. So those were it was supposed to be login, but the system
Yes,
crashed on LO.
indeed, the programmers attempted to type in and transmit the word login from UCLA to SRI. This was in October 29th, 1969. Hey, that's the sex number. But the system crashed right after they typed in the O. So it was not the shortened greeting. It was indeed the very first failure of the interwebs, and this will be the very last failure of the interwebs. So hey, it's all within the theme.
Yeah, we are continuous success. So
Yes, year after year.
yeah, we are the only successful thing in the whole internet.
Yes, I hope so.
And
So
yes, indeed,
So-
I did put in login as a red herring to the answers because they did not complete that very first message.
but
We
I
are
think
on
that
the 2035 fifth place, and we are 9 points behind a really Pehu.
yeah, but I think that joint assembly would have been also. It was probably the second message sent over the internet.
Probably. Before
So-
the IRC was created.
What are the leaders after the very first question? First up is also Thoron, then it's blank, then Nynny, then let us not say that, and then there is Sane.
Okay, so let's go to the next round.
So, more interwebs questions. In what year did World Wide Web first go online? Was it 1989? Was it 1990? Was it 1991? Was it 1992? Or was it some other year which is not listed, in which case this question would be horribly misformed?
Should I answer?
I think the latter.
Do you think green?
No, I think that's the option. None of these years, and this question is horribly mispresented.
Well, there's no option of nothing else than green.
Well, that's true.
So Sir Garbage Truck is saying that they cheated last time, but I didn't see Sir Garbage Truck make an appearance in the people who are joining, or maybe he is undercover. However, so many people have answered that you may discuss
Yeah, it's green.
Thoron and Solarius.
Has to be green.
Yeah,
Because
well,
maybe it's 91. Sorry for those who answered green based on my hints. The right answer is probably 91.
yeah, it would be the viewer's mistake anyway to listen to you.
Yes.
So
And the
let's-
viewer has done this for years.
yeah, probably they will learn someday. But let's answer 91.
Yeah, well, I did already 92.
You have just kind of broken
wrong
the
hand.
format with.
So, shall we have an answer?
Yes, please.
The
I don't think
jury
we can. We
points
can only
goes to-
skip. So we have to fill time. Excellent. Bravo to the graphics team.
Yeah,
Oh,
technology,
magic.
and that was our budget. Now let's close the show and good night.
Yes,
night.
we'll be back in 2030. Hey,
So,
do you have some
what was
snack?
the?
Hey,
When did
you
you
have a
guys
late night
first
snack
go
there.
online?
What? Oh, the question.
When
Yeah.
did you
think it-
first go online?
I think it was year 1969.
Oh. Did you try to log in?
Perhaps.
And then everything crashed.
Yes. Lo and behold.
The feeling when you try to log in and you crash the internet.
Yes. It's the feeling that I have every day, or at least once a year.
But let's see. We have like 23 seconds left until we see the answer.
Ah,
You need to vamp more. People will be disappointed if we're not shittier than this.
yeah, well, I think that the 98 is the correct answer anyway. So why would somebody
Okay.
do web on the 90s?
The correct answer
Oh!
is 1990, and this
Oh.
marked when Tim Berners-Lee, you might have heard of him, used a Next computer to create the world's first web server and also wrote a browser. So by Christmas 1990, he had built all the tools necessary, and the first website was published on 20th of December 1990, which described what World Wide Web is, and unfortunately it never went anywhere.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
Yeah, because after 30 years after releasing the web, we have the late night snack. So here's the
Yes.
result.
I mean,
So
even for a late night snack, this is pretty bad because Thoron can't even snack during this.
I can.
Well, maybe I can if I make a hole here.
So what are the leaders?
Oh, yeah. Question. Thing. Let's see.
Actually, we are with Solarius. We are the 42nd place, the meaning of the life,
Also,
and we are
Thoron,
still 9 points behind really Behu.
Solarius, you need to press a button.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Also, Thoron is winning. I've just heard from my secret earpiece that also Thoron is actually Sir Garbage Truck, who is cheating again. Then is Nynny. Then is Quaket Vittuun, Soul Man, and Very Yes.
Yeah. So
Next question.
next question is.
Next question is again about the interwebs. What was the name of the very first web browser? Was it called Netscape Navigator? Was it called Mosaic? Was it called the Line Mode browser? Or was it called World Wide Web? And pictured is the very first web browser that was actually coded by Sir Tim Berners-Lee, but I have done very, very, very professional image editing because I have edited out all the mentions of the name of the program from that very screenshot.
We need the special action from the the guys who are managing this show. So zoom in the web browser, full screen. Do it. You can do it.
No,
It's
no.
I've edited out the name from
man.
it.
Yes. Let's see what do we have there.
It mentions
Okay.
GNU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's in the next.
No, it actually, yeah,
Back.
it mentions GNU, but I've hidden everything else.
I I think that this may be a trick question, but every time I say this, it never is a trick question. But I think that this one is because Mosaic was the first really well used, widely used browser, but I have a feeling that Tim Berners-Lee wrote some sort of proof of concept client. And in that case, that would be World Wide Web.
Damn it, you're right, but I already answered another thing.
Teamwork! That works!
Yeah. Yeah, well, but
Okay.
don't tell everybody that what is the right answer. Otherwise, they will choose it.
Okay, somebody asked in the chat how many questions. There are 19 questions. So if you have not joined yet and want to join, you still have time.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense, Solarius. You're right. That makes sense. So it has to be
Oh,
the right answer. But
it's
this,
like tens of hours of broadcasting, and this is the first time that you say to me that I may be right.
I trust you 107%.
Yeah, I like how it's going up each time you say that.
Haha. So I'm just testing if you have still your short-term memory intact.
Yeah. So far, I do. What did you say?
I think I think the first browser I used was Netscape. And actually the very first time I went online, and it was in my school, I think it was 1994, I actually accidentally ended up in a porn site. And
Oh,
I actually
what accident.
Yeah, that's an unusual accident.
It was genuinely an accident because I was actually, it was part of the class where, hey, you can get to go online for the first time. And I went to Yle's site, and there
Where
was
you
this
had
show called,
porn.
I can't remember what the show was called. It was like a home video show, and it had a link called English Jokes. And I clicked on it thinking that, hey, I do want to read some English jokes. And it was porn.
Yeah, but that was probably the time when everything that you search for led to porn sites, because that was
Yeah.
like
Oh, damn it.
1998. Oh,
Ville,
So
next
the
time
correct answer indeed is exactly what Solarius said. The first browser
maybe
was
next time I
called
will
World Wide
answer.
Web.
Yeah, well, but we answered Mosaic because that makes sense.
The very first web browser was called World Wide Web, written by Tim Berners-Lee, and only worked with the next computer that he used to create World Wide Web. And the second browser was called or was coded by Nicola Pello, and she wrote the line mode browser for terminals, and then Mosaic, and after that it was the Netscape Navigator. So
Yes. And then Internet Explorer, the best browser.
Internet Explorer was, yes, it was the very next one.
and by the way,
Yeah,
that's the Mosaic code base, if I remember correctly.
Ah,
Or
yeah,
was
that's
it?
why it sucked so much.
Yeah, and they wrote it like four times all over again. And recently they released the new Edge, which is based on Blink, which is based on WebKit, which is based on KHTML, which is a Linux-only browser.
Oh,
apparently
have
we
a
have some
problem with
audio
this.
issues on
We have
the stream.
What
Yeah,
is
but
this?
we have a horrible problem with the show. This is too educational. This
Oh, yeah.
actually makes sense.
That's
Well,
true.
These are facts. I bring in the
Yeah.
facts. You bring
damn
in
it,
the
it was the facts.
stupidity.
Probably we could
Yes.
talk the next 30 minutes about the sex numbers 69. Would that make it up?
Oh, is
Okay,
that the
fine,
sex
fine.
number?
No, next question.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never heard of a sex number. Okay, so leading is very yes, then it's also Thoron, then it's blank, Nynny, and Leso.
I was looking forward to see some SQL injection to like win this competition, but
And
they did.
But we still have time. We still have
And-
Yeah.
time. Next question.
and by the way, before next question, I have to say that one of the viewers' clients is named Thoron, and I forgot that, and I was about to congratulate Thoron and us for being the highest climber, but then I remembered that we are Thoron et Solarius and not Thoron. So you almost
Yeah.
got me there.
So the viewer has been victorious. So how many space shuttle flights were operated by NASA? Was it
I know this
98?
one.
Was it 120? Was it 135? Or was it 150?
But Thoron said prior to this one, that's incorrect because NASA is not operating these flights. The Elon Musk Corporation thing is the service provider, kind of bus company, space buses.
They do the Dragon flights, but the space shuttle flights, space shuttle orbiter flights were operated by NASA.
Yeah. So the STS
Oh, yeah.
missions, I guess.
Yes.
That's
So
true.
how many
So-
STS Space Transportation System flights were there? And this also includes the failed flights, but only space flights, not the test flights that were just landing tests.
Did they skip some numbers in between?
Oh,
There were two different numbering systems, so the number might not be correct. They went with the number of the launch, and then they switched to the last number of the year and the flight of the year kind of a system, and then some kind of a designation number. So the number doesn't necessarily correspond with the number of the flights, or it might.
Actually, because I have seen this STS dash something, and I pretty much know what's the like number after the STS in last missions. So if that correlates with the amount of the like space flights, then I would know what is the right answer. But if it's not the right answer, then I don't know what is the right answer.
By the way, somebody is saying that this quiz makes them want to Google faster instead of thinking about the answers. You can do that, but you'd only be cheating yourself. Also, the points are dependent also on the fastness of the answer. So turn the wheel to maximum fastness.
Solarius, do you want to say the correct answer before I say what is the correct answer?
well, unfortunately, I don't know this one. Probably
Oh.
the browser question was the only one that I would really know.
That's why I answered wrong.
Yeah.
Quickly. By the way, Tatsa is telling us that there's people being forced to drink, and I think it's good to drink because otherwise you will die. So go ahead
Yes.
and drink.
Let's have a drink.
Yes.
So there is this common misconception that humans will die after 2 or 3 days of not drinking. That is not true. It takes about 7 days, and that is a bonus fact.
Fact. Shall I answer green?
Perfect.
Yes.
But
I
bonus
think
fact.
it is green.
Bonus fact. This is cola, which is full of caffeine. Bonus fact
Unfortunately, we
ends.
cannot speed up the answers. Kahoot won't let us do that. So,
No.
sucks to be you. Well,
Uh-huh.
actually, it sucks to be us because we're doing the show. Damn it. So the correct answer is indeed 135. And the last mission launched in 2011 was STS 135. Incidentally,
Okay.
the very first mission was called the STS-1, launched in 12th of April 1981.
I got it right. It was
But-
not
but-
green. I guess people are googling this answer. Because otherwise, 42. It's the perfect amount of right answers.
I would like to contact now. I would like to contact our director, and I can't really hear very well because I hear like multiple of us talking at the same time. So please do something.
So, Solarius, you are hearing multiple persons in your head.
Now
That
I
makes sense.
hear only you, and that's good. And you.
It makes sense because the viewer has split personalities, so obviously we would too. What is the current situation in the question of the scores?
So Daria is now leading, and Inso is just behind, and KB has the third place, and then we have Liso and Thoron in Maski.
Yes. By the way, the studio needs to show the phone number and email address.
Oh yeah, the ticker. Could we have the ticker, please?
One ticker, please.
So
We
And the
haven't
next
had
question.
enough yet.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
We might wanna go quickly to the next question after the previous one because the 4 minutes for each question is very long, and unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that.
Okay.
So, the
Well,
next question:
that's-
how many people are in space right now? This instant? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 4?
Well, they at least are very well isolated from COVID-19. So if I would be them, I would stay there.
Yes.
Except that then Elon Musk blasts some randos in there to spread COVID to them. So another reason why Elon Musk is the worst.
Yeah, indeed.
I
Space
think
flight
he's
and
best of the worst.
yeah, like Google's former slogan was, "Don't be evil," and then people mutated that to be less evil, which was what Google really was, less evil.
By the way, Sir Garbage Truck in the chat is asking us to explain how we all are not in space, and there is an answer because, and this would be considered a bonus fact, to be in space is classified by the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, and administrator, as being 50 miles above the surface of the Earth. So officially being on Earth is not considered being in space, even though planet Earth is obviously in space, but there are official rules to this. EASA, which is the European agency for aviation, considers being in space when you are 100 kilometers above sea level. So there is your answer. How many people do we know of who are in space right now above 80 kilometers or 100 kilometers right now?
And by the way, I have to say to our director and the team That very well played. Now, could you please go drink the monster thing over there? Thank you.
The production quality this year is beyond anything I've ever seen before.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
What
we
is
are not
this
present at
sorcery?
the studio.
yeah.
I think
So-
enough answers have been submitted, so you may discuss.
So the viewer can now think that do we really have a director and a team, or do we have just an AI listening to me?
Well, intelligent AI. Maybe it's machine learning.
And I have to say that our director is quite skilled one. But yeah, so let's see. Should we answer
So,
something?
Solaris, what would you like to answer? I already answered something.
Well, I would answer 3.
Well,
What did?
I answered that also the same. We are a
Okay.
team. Excellent team.
Yeah,
Great team.
indeed, good team.
Yeah, because I saw this movie where the fake people went to the fake space station, and there were 5 people, and then 2 went away. So I calculated 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's why the answer is 3. Yeah, that's correct.
So the
Haha, so
correct
simple.
answer is 3. Those would be Chris Cassidy of NASA and Anatoly Ivanshin and Ivan Wagner of the Russian Space Agency. The International Space Station actually has a capacity of 6 people, but because the capacity of the human space programs have been limited, they've only been crewed by 3 permanent crew members. These 3 are a part of Expedition 63.
That's
Okay.
69. That's good.
So, next question.
And
Oh,
that
well,
makes the
that's tricky
situation Leso surge to the top. Thoronin Maski is next. Jooseppi is third, and Jorpha Kyyyseppi is fourth, and not Thoron.
Yeah.
Hangs in there.
Fake one. Fake news. Fake news.
Yeah, and what is funny is that your mask is playing better than you are.
Yeah. Well, have to
I
admit
mean,
that.
it makes sense. There are so many masks going on and around all the time these days that they're bound to find out some irrelevant facts.
By the
So
way,
next
have you
question,
seen this?
please.
Have you seen this TV series Masked Thoron? There's
Not
plenty
yet,
of Thorons, and
and hopefully I will never see.
Okay, so from real space to fake space, how many Star Wars movies has Yoda appeared in? Has he appeared in 9 of them? Has he appeared in 7 of them? Has he appeared in 6 of them? Or has he appeared in 11 of them? And this requires that the character is actually featured in the cast. It doesn't count if there's like a single voiceover line in the multitude of whispers in the background. It has to be an actual cast role.
And meanwhile, my first plan was to ignore these changes in the studio just for fun and see how that would change the studio eventually. But because stereo over there is probably lacking some candies, I will give some.
do you have M&Ms which are separated in different colors there?
Yeah, of course. Per our
How many different colors?
writer. Well, this is I think this is more like the scale, or this is like green, brownish. So this is one scale, and and then we have the rest over there. So it's not really separated as it used to be.
Next year
So
we need to have this RGB and alpha channel.
what?
We need to have also alpha channel M&Ms.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. Because a few years ago, when we started to run this joke, like the team asked us what we need, and then I used this old joke from the band. Was it Van Halen or what the band was, where they wanted brown M&Ms, and they really had a reason for that, but during that year's show we really had M&Ms separated by color. So that was great. This year M&Ms are not really M&Ms. These are Skittles once again, because our whole budget went to these on-screen effects that we saw. So that's why we can't have M&Ms. That's why we have Skittles. But I think
By the way,
I will survive.
Katsoja, the viewer, is telling us the fake news that there's supposed to be 6 persons in the space right now.
I just noticed the same. My utmost apologies. There was an incorrect fact which hurts me deep into my soul, because I have one job on this show, which is to bring you facts.
The facts.
But indeed, after I have made the question, there have been 3 more people launched into space, which I failed to check before we started. So my apologies. The last question, the answer was indeed incorrect. Fake news.
Well, that
Illuminati
happened.
confirmed. Half-Life 3 cancelled.
But on the other hand, we can assure to everybody that you cannot have space corona by watching this program.
That's
Oh,
true.
You can
I
also
missed the
only
answer.
have
Did we answer
So-
6?
No, we didn't answer anything because we were talking.
Team play.
Well, the correct answer is 6. Yoda appears in episode 5. The strike back of the space baddies. Number 6. The return of the laser sword wielding people. Episode 1, the one where the dude has double space laser swords. Number 2, where sand is everywhere in all the cracks. Episode 3, which is so bad that nobody even dares to watch it anymore. And episode number 8, which was the return of Yoda in puppet form. And Frank Oz has voiced Yoda in every single one of those, even though he has retired from almost every single other voice that he's done, including Miss Piggy, which we must agree is a great shame for everybody. So may this bonus fact pay you for the missed fact on the last one.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah,
deliver the missed facts after the show by email. By all of those who requested by email from Katsoja.
Yes.
Yeah. To katsoja@icloud.com.
So next question. Oh, no, wait. We first have to look at the leaderboards.
Oh yeah. Let's. I was confused with my friend over here. Unlike you guys, he's here.
Well, but he's very stoic. Not very helpful in the banter.
Well, we don't know yet. So,
Apparently
Yes.
there is more audio issues in the stream.
is there?
So Leso still
Steri
in
went
lead.
away.
Thoron in Maski still second, and actually there are no changes in the leaderboards, so we may continue.
Yeah, and Thoron, your Mac is still performing better than you.
Yeah, well, it happens. Well, I'm really happy that I have a high performance mask. Otherwise, I would die.
Okay, which one of these media franchises is not currently completely owned by Disney? And is it Star Wars? Is it The Simpsons? Is it the Muppets? Or is it the Spider-Man?
I have a
I
hunch.
think I know this because
So say it.
the Simpsons
Don't say it
is
yet.
owned.
Let's wait at least for 60 or 70 viewer split personalities to answer first, so we don't affect the
Actually, we have a
purity of
number
play.
there. We have a number on the screen. That is amazing. This is
Oh,
like
yes.
IT or something.
Technology, yeah, over there.
Computers and everything and numbers. What next? Letters.
Yeah, there we have the number.
Somebody in the chat is asking, what is this? This is the death of broadcasting.
Yeah, and I think that's a good question. Oh, over there, Yoda. Can you see
This
them?
is something we would like to see more Japanese people on the on the Switch. Yes, I have a mental meltdown. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but that's normal. Please continue.
So, what is your answer? I'll answer something else.
I would answer The Simpsons if I were you, because
Why not the Muppets?
The Simpsons is owned by Fox, which should be still owned. Wait, is that owned by Disney now? I don't. When I was young, Fox was owned by the News Corp, but I suppose there were some acquisitions. Well, I don't really know. I would still say The Simpsons. Because Disney owns everything else.
People are also asking if we have the rights from Disney to show the bouncing bear on the sofa, but I don't know. The bear just appeared. It's not our fault. He's also wrecking the furniture, so it's not like it's our fault.
Oh.
We will send Yoda there to fix it.
By the way,
Yoda is trying to
Muppets
fix it, but Yoda is... No, that's not Yoda. That's the baby Yoda-like creature.
How about Spider-Man? We need to answer soon.
So, do you mean the child? There is no character named Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I know. No,
Maybe
it's
I go
not.
with-
I said the baby Yoda-like character. I don't know what the name of the species is.
I go with the Spider-Man.
Okay, hashtag teamwork.
Well, neither of us wanted to answer that, so it's fair to answer something that it's something that neither of us wanted to have.
Yeah, as always, I appreciate your logic.
This is politics.
And people are asking if we can speed up the questions. We cannot. The system won't allow it. And also, the point of this show is to have shitty banter. So
Yeah,
the quiz is just there to entertain us.
and I
And we're
believe
not
that.
here to entertain you.
So Marvel is owned by Disney. This makes no sense. Like next, the Disney will own the Elon Musk. I'm sure. like Disney Tesla. Go to the Disneyland. But actually, I was
Okay.
right. Spider-Man.
So-
Spider-Man.
So the answer is Spidered Man, and the key to the question is completely owned, because Disney does own Marvel, which has the rights to the character of the Spidered Man, but Sony actually owns the film rights to Spidered Man, because they made a deal long while ago. But currently, Disney is actually producing Spider-Man films because they are leasing the rights from Sony. The Simpsons, on the other hand, has been transferred to Disney because Disney indeed recently bought a Fox Broadcasting Corporation. So they do own. And Star Wars and the Muppets were sold a while ago.
Oh,
So the idea how do we solve these problems of what to choose is that we will only answer something that I and Solarius won't agree. So that will be the correct one.
yeah, perfect. So let's use that.
Yeah, that's the
Hashtag
plan.
teamwork. Yeah.
Yes.
So
And
next,
yes, indeed, Disney does own a disturbing amount of the popular media that we consume. But hey,
Yes. And
Disney
by the
Plus
way,
thing launched. So
just a public announcement to the Katsoja, the viewer. Katja is unaware if he can or she can get, because I don't know the personality, like, is it possible to get space corona from watching this program? And I can assure you that you cannot get space corona by watching this program, but you can get everything else.
yeah, yeah.
everything else,
So
all the diseases.
let's advance to the next question then. Oh, the leaderboard first. So
Apparently, the leader is Thoron's face. And if you
That's
didn't
the
get
secret.
corona before, now you are sure to enjoy the lackluster lung capacity that you have. The only change in the leaderboard is that Zykes has shot up to second.
Actually,
and Thoron's mask is still performing better than Thoron.
I will take the mask
Oh,
off
yes.
for a while.
Oh no! Now we're dead. We're all dead.
I
You
would
just
just
don't know it.
distance myself from Thoron a bit more. So
Click on the next question first. This is taking forever. And I know
Oh.
it's my fault, but I'm still complaining. So, what was Sir Arthur Charles Clarke's assignment during World War II before starting a career as an author? Was he a science educator? Was he a marine? Was he a technical writer? Or was he a radar technician?
Solaris, do you have some ideas?
for some reason, this is the first question that I'm really thinking and pondering and wondering of. So
So, in addition to being a world-famous science fiction author, Arthur C. Clarke is probably one of the most known polio patients in the entire world. He was crippled from the waist down because of polio that he caught in adulthood. So, do enjoy your vaccines cold and chilled. This is not a vaccine. This is energy drink, which does the exact opposite. This gives you a high that is artificial and gives you diseases. So perfect for 2020 for all your disease needs. Late night snack. Broadcasting now. Enjoy.
Fact 3.
look, we have
No.
overlays and stuff.
And no facts were harmed on making this program.
Yeah, but I think
Well,
it's great that we have overlays and stuff. That's like almost like a professional show.
Yes, but I think it has to be science educator because there's books behind him.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
you know,
good.
science is books.
Yeah.
People are complaining that I'm I'm using an unapproved brand of energy drink. First of all, nobody told me that Monster is sponsoring the show this year, and also I didn't get anything for free, so suck it.
Yeah.
Like suck the
I mean, you
energy
can suck
drink.
Monster Energy if you want, but I don't care.
But if we
Yeah,
don't
but-
get a vaccine for COVID-19 and we have to have these events online for next 5 years or so, for the next event we will send you swag too.
Yay.
Solarius, should I take radar technician?
Would you answer that? Because if you would, then don't.
I would not.
Okay, then do.
Also, I'm
Okay, I'll go for it.
Nice hat.
I'm a communist anyway, so I'm. It's always dangerous to let me know that some company is sponsoring the show, because probably I'm gonna use it against them. Like Monster Energy tastes like barf that is filtered in excrement and then
By the way,
flavored with ball sacks.
Yeah, like
the
John Oliver is currently working for HBO, which is owned by AT&T, and he always jokes how bad AT&T is as a operator and internet service provider. And well, we are owned by Telia, so. But
So Telia, I'd call your service provider that your service sucks, but I can't get connected.
oh,
By the
that
way, the
was
cuts-
a joke from John Oliver. I see
By
what.
the way, I got the right answer, radio technician, and the got phone number is, by the way, sponsored by Telia Prepaid. Paid by me.
Yims, you need to put bigger bags of candy in your packages. So, radar technician is indeed the correct one. Arthur C. Clarke served in the Royal Air Force as a radar specialist and was involved in the early warning radar defense system. And also he was instrumental in developing ground-controlled approach radar, which was very, very vital to the air bridge during the the siege of Berlin, where East Germany tried to isolate West Berlin, but then they made this air bridge thing, and yeah. Also, nice books.
Yeah. Oh, also nice books, and we did quite well.
Solarius, nice teamwork. Nice teamwork.
Yeah. We did quite well because we answered the right answer and we get points. I
Yeah, we are on the 31st place, just 379 points behind. Very yes.
And probably your mask is still performing better than you are.
Let's see.
Yeah, your mask
so
is
let's
doing
see
better.
what happened. So no changes in the leaderboard, but Thoron's mask is still well in the game, and everybody can relax because I just got the message that our one viewer has arrived. I don't know what these other people are, but apparently it's just another side personality.
Okay,
But it's not too late yet. The quiz is only halfway done. Everything is possible, including us being cut off early, which probably would be a great
No.
pleasure for everyone.
I trust our like producer 108% that not to happen.
Yeah, thank you for your trust. And by the way, now I see that I have the hand sanitizer visible. So let's have it somewhere here.
Yeah,
Yes, we don't want to
visible.
sanitize the show too much, because otherwise this next joke would be censored.
Yeah, dirty joke.
Hand your hand. Oh, no hand sanitizer for you then. So, should we advance to the next question?
Yes. What was the first phone shipping with the Android operating system? Was it the Nexus 1? Was it the HTC Dream? Was it called Android One, or was it the Google Pixel?
I think this is a trick
I
question
think
once
People
again.
asking us to speed it up clearly have not seen the show before.
Yeah, like we talk this bander stuff, shitty bander. We go on like 3 hours, so this is nothing.
Yeah.
But this is the quality show. This is the which we have actually some facts.
Well, I haven't been informed.
Yeah, I suppose that the
I
only
have an
quality show
idea.
that I think that the only quality show that we did was in 2012 when Thoron said in the opening opening speech that this is a quality show.
Oh. And then I remember once there was good joke. There was this, this scientist which is cutting this kind of bamboo with sword, and then the scientist is like examination this cross section, and it's like cross section science. I don't know if this works in English.
No, it doesn't. But that was also from
I can
2012.
confirm this.
Yeah, but it was fun joke in Finnish. So be assured it was fun.
Yeah, it was quality joke back in the day, 8 years ago when we started doing this.
Yeah, but recycling is important. Like
Yes.
no year
Save the
without
environment.
recycling.
Yeah, save the environment. Don't buy Monster Energy.
Yeah. Well, but nice facial hair you have there.
Yes, it's moving.
I have some too. But yeah, so
Yeah, I have an idea. What should I pick? Do you have some idea?
well, I would say probably Android One because this is one
No,
of those trick
no, it's not.
questions.
It's
I'm sure.
HTC
Because
Dream. It has.
Because Nexus One was Google's developer phone, right?
Oh, there's seconds. How many seconds we have left? So when it
Yeah.
runs to 0, we run out of time.
Thoron,
Okay,
that's
this
Yeah, that's
makes
how it
sense.
works.
that's the same.
That's kind of how countdowns work. You
That's the
count
same.
down and then it's over.
That's the same
but that's-
UI that we had during the summer show.
But this is so much easier when you know how much time you have left.
I'm glad it only took you half the quiz to figure it out.
Yeah, well, I was talking.
Yeah. Well,
10,000 points to Thoron, please.
and to speed up the quiz, I could open up the rest of the UI elements to Thoron. So there is the picture in the middle that you can get context of, and then you have the skip button that here that we don't really use. Then you have the possible answers.
Hey, but we have to answer now. There's 20 seconds. I go with HTC.
Yeah.
Is it HTC? Is it good?
No,
HTC Dream.
but you will select that anyway.
Oh, Nexus One. Nexus
Well,
One.
let's have the dream then.
We will go with the Dream.
Oh,
And it
I
was
don't know
right.
if you have time to answer, but it is indeed right. The
Yeah,
HTC Dream was first released in September 2008, and it was the first commercially released device to use the Linux-based Android operating system. And Google bought Android a few years earlier, so Google did indeed own Android at the time. But Nexus One was like the second or third. And fun fact, I actually had Nexus One. I bought it as an import, and that was a great phone at the time. I saw it a while ago, and it's like it's so small, so very small. Now I have this. It's so small, so very small.
And by the way, I remember you having the phone because I thought it was cool back then, which it was. Yeah, but I remember that.
Yeah, but in Finland, you need to have a cool phones, otherwise they don't work in the wintertime.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they might unless they're powered by Telia. Okay, I'll stop now. Or they'll actually cancel us.
Yeah.
HTC Desire was, by the way, it was practically the same as Nexus One because the Nexus One was actually built by HTC.
Yeah, that
Okay.
that's true. Let's go to the next question. Oh, yeah, the leaderboard first.
Oh, a lot of changes in the leaderboard. Leso still in the lead. Sykes second, but not Thoron. Third, not Solarius. Fourth, and really Pehu is 5. I'd say that the person who is really somebody should really get a grip of themselves. So, really Pehu, the pressure is on you.
Maybe it's really Pehu.
Well, I remember the show. I don't remember, was it like 2014, something like that, when we really received phone calls to our phone. Back then we used to have the phone with us in the studio, like Thoron has right now. But then suddenly some phone numbers started to call us all over again, and we kept rejecting. And then the phone number started to send messages like, I am a really big demo scene influencer, please pick up. And we didn't, of course, believe the guy. We kept rejecting. And few hours down the show, we decided to take the call. And surprisingly, it was Pehu himself, so the main organizer of the assembly.
I remember the story differently. I remember that you two went to the sauna afterwards, the organizer sauna, and Pehu was there and complained that we didn't pick it up.
But we had a phone call from him. I don't remember, was there some, because there was a show that we didn't pick up a phone call, a single phone call. But I remember that there was a show that we picked up call from him, but unfortunately we can't probably check this because most probably the show have disappeared from the internet.
Oh no, there was a partial face reveal from Thoron.
Oh, should I?
We're all gonna die now.
Social
and also Pehu is live in the studio right now, so
Did he fly back from Tampere already? But I will social distance myself even further from Thoron. Oh, no. That's not Pehu, that's Jussi.
Well,
I don't know who anybody is.
Well,
and that's Terry again.
Yeah. But I had to change the mask because the viewer told me that I have to change it because it's time to change it because it was getting wet. So now I have another mask.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm following the request of a viewer. Like I'm the.
Okay, I will less social
servant.
distance myself then.
I've never met any of the prime organizers of the show, so I don't know who's who.
Oh yeah, Jussi was the co-main organizer. So Pehu and Jussi used to be the main organizers.
We need to have a next question.
I don't know anything about this show. What is this?
Who are we?
Do we have a show? I just joined a Zoom call.
Oh,
So, here is the next question. What is the best-selling game console of all time? Is it the Xbox 360? Is it the PlayStation 2? Is it Game Boy? Or is it the Nintendo Switch? And picture there is capitalism fake enjoying a video game, because there is absolutely no way that that Bill Gates has played a video game in his life. I know
yeah,
he
but this could be.
coded one for QBasic, but I'm pretty sure he didn't test it, like he didn't test any of his other programs either. Oh wait, are they a sponsor?
No, not anymore.
Okay, Microsoft is great.
Yeah.
So is it the secret reference to Xbox 360 because there's a Bill Gates?
Yeah, but probably
There's
that's
a
like
capitalism.
reverse
Aha.
psychology, I suppose. It could be.
So is Nintendo Switch a game console?
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Oh, some people think so. Okay.
I have it right here. I played The Binding of Isaac just now, which is basically the only video game I've been playing for the past 3 weeks.
I have bread.
So-
Is this a competition?
Well, I have a
Sure.
snack.
You won.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
I can't eat this.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I win. Oh, social distancing guideline meter thingy. And
The
So-
production
so
of this show is
do we-
getting out of hand.
So,
Too many
oh,
CGI.
Solarius, do we have a selection between PlayStation 2 and the Game Boy?
oh, well. Let's say PlayStation 2.
Yeah, well, I agree with PlayStation 2, but now if we agree, that makes us both wrong.
Yeah, indeed. We can't select that then. So that also means that we disagree with every other option. So we will just randomly pick one of those three.
Yeah, the randomly selection was PlayStation 2.
But I thought you agree with that, so we can't select that.
No, but if it's a random selection, then the randomness can choose also PlayStation 2.
But
Because
the randomness.
otherwise it would be not true randomness if I could not choose PlayStation 2.
The selection should be between Xbox, Game Boy, and Nintendo.
Okay, fine. How about Game Boy?
Yeah, perfect.
Should we go with Game Boy? But it's wrong because we agree on it.
Yeah. Yeah, your tactic is really difficult.
Game Boy or PlayStation 2?
Well, let's have PlayStation
want to
2 then.
Yeah, let's fail this with PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
that's the spirit. And then seconds, and then we know how wrong we were.
We were either right or wrong. There was nothing between. And we were right.
So the answer, of course,
Teamwork.
is PlayStation 2.
Yes.
Game Boy, in this case, included Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, sold about 119 million units. PlayStation 4, 112 units. Up there, the Nintendo DS family, including all of the different Nintendo DS variants, 154 million. But the PlayStation 2 still by far, well, actually not by that far, but still holding up the lead position 20 years later with 155 million units sold.
Yeah,
Amazing.
great. I guess.
So let us check the leaderboards.
More than great.
So Inso is at the third place.
So, Leso still there, Sykes, Inso, not Thoron, not Solarius. And the people who are indeed somebody and not somebody are dropping out. So,
Yeah. Let's
next question
go.
is actually different. This is a true or false question. Counter-Strike was originally a mod of Quake. Is that true or is that false?
Actually, I know the answer. It's the either of them. It's like 50-50. But
Counter-Strike was a mod of something, but I doubt it was Quake.
why not?
No. Half-Life was a mod of Counter-Strike. Yeah. So this must be false.
So this is a trick question.
Yeah. Or well, not really a trick question. I guess this is just a regular question.
Okay, we don't agree on this, so you must be right.
That's good logic, my friend.
Yes, by the way, thank you, Director. As a communist, I approve all the taxes. So personally, I approve all the taxes, including yours. And I'm very good friends with the epic tax guy. We tax everybody all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. As you can see, we have a top team working on the show.
Well,
Yes,
best
this
that
level
you
of
can buy
CGI
with tax
is
money.
this show is the CGI is up to Pixar levels by now. So I don't know. There probably is no more budget for the rest of the show. So I'm afraid Assembly Online 20 ends after this show. And as you can see, my web camera is top of the line, and that was like half the budget of this year's event.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I suppose
Also, Thoron's face mask was the second half.
and
Yes,
I
it's
suppose
still too small.
that we are so good that soon we will be owned by Disney.
So should I answer like triangle or this like not triangle? Or should I answer this flat cubicle?
Flat cubable. Flat cubicle.
Well, do you really think that that's the right answer?
No.
Is it? No. Well, because I think it could be, but I don't. So.
Oh, people are wondering if we were owned by Disney, and I sure was owned by Disney. Absolutely pawned by Disney.
Oh, Disney. This actually could be a Disney show in the future. So like
Oh,
late
yeah,
night
yeah.
snack by Disney, and then there's like sponsored by Yoda, and then or the Empire. This is actually the show that they're going to play with the Imperial prisoners. So if they don't can crack them, otherwise they will play the late night snack 24/7, and then
Yeah.
done.
That would
I
be
approve
cool.
of cats as well as taxes. So this show, the quality of this show has gone up at least 20%.
But
Yes,
the cat is
it's
not
like
following my
Disney.
lead. Oh, do you see the multiple camera production in
By the way,
action?
I
Solarius,
can
you
see
were right.
the main organizer's crotch, and that's half the production right there. So yes, the answer was indeed false because
Of course.
Counter-Strike, the original, was a mod of Half-Life, which used a very modified version of the Quake engine, which was the kind of thing where I tried to throw you off the scent here. I don't have a sense of smell, so I don't know what scents are. But yeah, this was indeed false.
So is the Sims the mod of the full life?
By the way, I'm trying to lure the cat, but he or she is not really following my lead. She's just sitting there like a cat.
And on Harish, you are not the director of the show. Nobody is,
Yeah.
except the director.
Or
Yeah,
it's an
and I think-
AI, which would make sense because this doesn't have much of it.
Yes.
I'd say that it's more like not AI as in AD, artificial dumbness.
Yeah, since 2012.
But on the other hand, the fact is that for sure, Solarius is the only one who has for sure pants on. Because there's
That's
even
true.
some demos.
My pants has ponies in them, so I'm winning.
Because
Oh.
there's some Danish people, I don't know, the ones who are drinking this pölcher or whatever, like sausages. They don't always have pants on when they watch demos, and that's weird.
Yeah, indeed. Pants off and so on. Should we see the
I
leaderboard?
think I had these pony pants on last time as well, so ponies are winning the show by far. So, Leso still in the lead, Psychics, Inso, then Quaket Vitun, and Rip DDT. Sad
Yeah.
face.
Sad.
So
Sad.
next question is again a different format. In this one, you actually need to type the answer with your fingers or your noses or your tongues
I know.
or whatever.
I know
don't care.
this.
So
I know
what
this,
is
but I
the
won't tell
most
you.
I also
quoted
know this. I
video
think.
game of all time? So players type here answers.
Ah, you made like you had there was a hint. There was a clear hint what it is. It's exactly
yeah.
what I thought it.
Yeah,
What it is.
and fun fact.
Is there a hint?
This game?
Accidental hint if there was a hint.
Yes, there was. I get it.
Fun,
I get it. I got
fun
it.
fact. This game is still owned by a country.
Yeah, and it's not Turbo Raketti.
But yeah, fun copyright fact. All copyright facts are fun.
Yes, copyrights are fun, like like lawyers.
Yeah. Hilarious people.
Fun. Yes.
But yeah, what it's hard to discuss about this game without telling the viewer what the game is.
Yes.
And by the
Put them in
way,
the game, they lose it.
I'm inside the show.
Yeah, it's Inception.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's actually in addition to
Yeah,
the viewer having double personality, Solarius is getting cloned as we speak.
Yeah. And
This technology does not exist yet. This is such an advanced show.
And funny thing is, and this is for real, that we needed to get better hardware to run this event, and this is how we spend it. Like
Ah,
Yeah.
good choice.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Telia
woohoo.
and Monster Energy and Yims. Are you happy now? Are you?
And Fritz
Well, they
Cola.
know. well, they know it better than we know that, or they know it, and we know it because they know it. That was their slogan. Well,
Oh
anyway,
yeah, that's true. You benefit of what James knows. Yeah.
I thought that it was the slogan of Wikipedia.
Badumtsch.
Oh,
Jim Wales.
there's a request that I should read the entire sponsor list in deep voice. I can do that.
Please do.
Okay, so hold on. I don't know if these are all, but these are the ones that are on the main page. So, Remedy, Yims, Soup, Irk, L, Monster Energy, F-Secure, and Delia. I
Well
hope
done.
you're happy now.
Well done. And now we have only 10 seconds left, and then we can reveal that it was the
We have
game that
less than
the vodka
10 seconds
drinkers
left and no sponsors left.
again. Yes.
And it was Tetris, of
So-
course.
Yes, yeah, of course it was Tetris.
The game owned by a country.
Yes.
Actually, that is a false fact
Oh,
because Tetris is no longer owned by the Russian Federation or Soviet Union at the time. It was actually sold back to Alexei Pajitnyov, who was the original developer, and his business partner, whose name I really can't remember. But yeah, Tetris has been ported to over 65 platforms, and it is indeed holding the Guinness World Record for the most ported video game title.
yeah, that makes sense.
Then again, if you count all the Pong consoles out there, that would probably mean like 7 million platforms.
A million trillion.
And we were 13 points behind the Kahen Kilon C.
Yeah.
So Leso has broken the 10,000 points mark, and DTA has made it to number 4.
Okay. So we are still not on the leaderboard, Thoron.
We are 26th. We are 13 points behind the Kahen Kilon C.
We are continuing with the video game theme to the next question, which is which or what is the best-selling video game of all time? Is it Minecraft? Is it Grand Theft Auto V? Is it Wii Sports? Or is it PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds?
Solarius, what do you think?
And pictured here, you can see a bunch of avid gamers.
But isn't the Avid the video editing software?
Yes, actually, it's a company that owns video editing software. It actually owns Pro Tools at the moment, Sibelius, the notation software, and all kinds of media production software and hardware, and that is what we call a bonus fact.
Yes. So, what did we lose the question? What is the question?
What is
The
the
B
best
or
selling?
not the B?
What is the best-selling video game of all time? It's really weird how the cat magically disappeared in one angle, and then the completely realistic Pat then appeared when shot from a different angle. I don't understand how these magics work.
Yeah, she's probably multi-dimensional.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah. Oh. Right?
maybe 4 dimensions. So what is the right answer, Solarius?
I would say Grand Theft Auto 5.
I think so also. So
So
now
we
we need to
can,
choose something else.
yeah. So let's have Wii Sports.
Well, that doesn't make sense. So let's have Minecraft.
but you know, Wii Sports in one point was sold together with Wii. So this this might be a trick question.
But Grand Theft Auto was always so expensive, so it cannot be the most selling game of all time. It has to be something cheap. And Minecraft, how expensive is Minecraft?
You should ask Microsoft. They bought it.
Yeah, but they bought it for cheap. Haha.
Yeah, like 2 billion.
Yeah,
well,
but they can only buy it once. So
Microsoft.
I guess it's only been sold once.
Yeah, but
That's
2
true.
billion is Microsoft cheap.
But yeah, PUBG, the player unknowns battlegrounds, what not, whatever, is quite recent game. So I doubt that's it. So I would still say Wii Sports.
What? Should we go with GTA? I have a special messages from the viewer. I trust them. If it goes wrong, then it's the fault of the viewer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if
Maybe it
I'm
is.
right, then I will look you like this for like minutes.
Oh, it's incorrect. Sorry. It's Minecraft.
The correct answer, of course, is Minecraft. And actually, this might surprise you. I tried to make this slightly harder by listing the most sold video games of all time. PlayerUnknown's Battleground, 70 million. Wii Sports, 83 million. Grand Theft Auto V, 135 million, and Minecraft, a whopping 200 million. But yes, I think Microsoft way overspent for it because they actually paid $2.5 billion on the game, and I mean, like, even with a AAA game, it's usually not higher than $60 or euros, and maybe 120 for the collector's edition. So they really overspent.
Yeah, that's interesting why they spent so much money. Like 2 billion is many monies.
And some the viewers once again asking, what is this? And I keep telling you, this is the death of broadcasting.
Yeah. And we don't really know
well-
what this is because this is constantly changing, as you can see.
But we cannot trust the viewer anymore because the viewer was telling us wrong information, wrong facts. No facts for viewer.
Yeah, bad facts from the viewer.
Yeah.
So, which one of the viewers' many personalities is leading right now? Well, I'll tell you, there are no changes in the leaderboard.
Yeah, so
More split personalities can join, still join the show, even though it's kind of getting late in it. So you'd really have to know everything to make an impact.
And you
Yeah.
might need to get some snack because it's late.
I have already. Mine's here. So let's advance.
So
to
the next question, one more gaming themed ones. What was Mario's original name? Was it Jumpman? Was it Plumber Dude? Was it Luigi? Or was it Mario from the very onset?
lumber dude. Yeah. Why not?
I would
It's like
say Jumpman because that would make sense as a project name or placeholder name because it's jumping.
yeah, true. Go for it. Yes, yeah, it's that easy one.
Yeah.
So, should I go and make a snack? I have 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
we can
It's not
talk
like we're
with.
in the middle of anything.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry.
I'll go too.
It's just a live show. By the way, director, are we
See ya.
broadcasted to MTV3? Apparently, we are broadcasted to MTV.
What?
But that's the stream only. So
That's good part.
because the stream is broadcasted to like Twitch and then I don't really know where, but MTV is one. MTV3 is one of the destinations. But I don't really know. It may be also that they are fooling us from.
Of course, they're fooling us. Who would watch this for hours? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
and-
there's a Minecraft table there on middle. Did you notice that?
oh, you mean this one?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it's here.
Yes, of course it's there.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the multidimensional cat.
yes. Is it the Schrödinger's multi-dimensional cat?
Oh, she went further. I can't really reach her anymore. Jump here.
Oh, snack. 90-second
no.
snack.
The multidimensional cat is just lazy.
Oh, no connection, no connection. Oh, this is
Oh.
Matrix.
Good. Perfect.
Welcome to
I
Matrix.
have bread.
You win the game.
Oh, I still would have had a minute.
Yes.
You have to talk about the
What,
Jumpman.
why didn't I get something to eat? Well, I'm not
Yep.
hungry.
That's a good question. What?
Hey, you are
What's
inside
there?
of MS Paint.
Hello, I'm trapped. Here. There. Where?
Hey,
Here.
next we want to see Excel.
Paintbrush was way better than paint.
Oh, I broke free.
Oh,
this
no.
is the jailbreak.
It crashed. You went out of the box and it crashed. So very Microsoft.
Sometimes
Yes.
I think outside of the box.
Yes, outside of Excel. And unfortunately, I don't have any caviar with me. I actually have truffle, but it's really good with this lihapiirakka, truffle and lihapiirakka. It's like
And
it's
remember
the way to go.
to use hand sanitizer before eating.
Oh, it
But-
was actually Jumpman.
It was indeed called a jump, man. I thought this would be an easy question, and it was, except for you guys.
Well, I said
well.
Jumpman.
And we answered correctly. We are 22nd place. We are 457 points behind. Ish. Or ich.
So
That might be
the reason
German.
why Mario became Mario is he's been named after Mario Seagale, who barged in the middle of Nintendo of America's office warehouse, demanding his rent money when they were in a meeting discussing what the character should be named in the American marketing, and then the name stuck. So, pays to be an asshole, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's remembered by everyone. So,
Do you have cheese in your
so-
bread?
some changes in the leaderboard. Leso, Zix, Inso, Rip DDT, and Daria. Now, this is a momentous point. Oh shit, you already pushed the button.
Oh.
We have double points from now on because the questions from here on out have something to do with assembly itself. So, in what year did Second Reality win the PC demo compo?
I think it was 93 because it was way after assembly started being the second.
Yeah, maybe, but if it's second, then it has to be the 92 because it's kind of second year and the second reality.
Was this like Lennu narrative? Because Lennu narrative has one extra assembly that no one knows about.
Oh, maybe there was an extra assembly somewhere.
But
Second Reality, I think, is the stairway to heaven of demos because it's like, yeah, it's good, but I mean, we've seen it.
yeah, that's true. So let's see. What do you think, Thoron? Oh, you are with that.
I don't think anymore. I already choose the right answer.
Okay, good. Did you select 93?
It was one of these four.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Can confirm.
What? Eating is good.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yes. There's a jump man.
And there's a Minecraft. The quiz is distorting reality. I didn't know I have this power. I feel so alive. Oh no,
Yeah.
wait. Maybe I'm dead. That's why I have the power. I might feel dead.
Just focus.
I am conjuring up Roger Wilco from Space Quest. I'm not actually concentrating. I'm just waving my fingers.
Yeah, and
But it
it's
looks
not
like I'm
working because you are
concentrating.
not concentrating.
Oh no, it should work. Maybe I was concentrating after all. I'm just trying to throw you off to disguise how my magic works. All the magicians never tell what their phone number is.
Oh yeah,
Because nobody likes crank calls.
yeah, we have the ticker, or we used to have the ticker. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh damn, I actually conjured up the Tigger instead. Oh well.
Oh well.
You still haven't answered the question.
Maybe I answered right. Or not.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe
Well.
it was 1990.
hashtag
Well,
teamwork.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I
That's
like this.
true.
If we lose, I can just blame you. Hashtag teamwork.
Well, we don't lose because everybody is a winner in this game.
Yeah. Everyone who participates is a winner.
I mean, I think everybody who's watching is actually losing quite badly.
Yeah,
No.
and twisting.
That's just me.
Oh,
And the
that was-
answer is indeed 1993.
Did you answer
the
what
demo
I
was-
said you should answer?
It was debuted at the Assembly 1993 demo party on July 30th, 1993, and it indeed did win by
Maybe
demonstrating 2D and 3D computer graphics. As you can see on our screen, we have gone way beyond 3D. This is at least 5Ds because the cat only appears in some Ds, and Thoron only appears in one of the Ds, and I appear in none of the Ds. You're just imagining me. I mean, I can't be here because I don't speak any English. And the Minecraft block is actually in your mind
But if this
because you're
if
watching
this,
it, and that's how eyes work.
but is
True.
this 5G?
Bonus fact. What?
But is this all 5G? That's a good question. Sponsored by Telia.
Did you know that 5G causes corona?
Oh, I didn't know. I don't read those pages from it.
No, only Telia's 5G causes corona. So
I don't.
So, should we check the leaderboard? No changes.
there are no changes on the leaderboard, even with double points. Everybody else needs to get a grip on themselves, and we shall move on. Still double points. Assembly hosted the inaugural esports competition of what video game? Was it Doom the Third? Was it N, the ninja game? Was it Half-Life of the second? Or was it Burnout of the third? Them takedowns.
I have never heard about N, so it's probably it.
Yeah, I would go with that also because all
N
the
is
things
actually a
that
great
doesn't make-
game.
I've never played N. I have no idea.
I have never heard about a game named N.
Yeah, but
It's this
Doom-
brutally
Doom-
hard ninja-themed platformer. It was originally, I think, a browser game. At least it was a Flash game, and then they made several updates and re-releases and expanded.
So was this N available on Engage? This best phone of
Yeah.
all time.
Engage was fun.
Let's check.
Because when you try to talk to it, you had to hold it sideways, and you would look like a Mickey Mouse. That was great.
So what is the teamwork answer here?
Well, if we both agree on N, then it can't be it. We can't answer that. So let's have Burnout 3 takedown.
Yeah, but we can agree on that, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah,
I'm afraid N was never available on the N gauge. A shame for us all. The most popular of all the gaming platforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
The future of gaming.
Yes,
But
we should be all side talking.
But I think it's fun that, or fun facts that the viewer dropped some of their devices offline, apparently, because the viewer has used only 41 devices to answer this question. And there used to be like 60 of viewers' devices online.
I think the split personalities have gave up on existence because they're watching the show.
Yeah, that
Also
makes
because
sense.
of Monster Energy makes you lose your will to live. Okay, I'll stop now.
Let's see what sponsors we get next year then.
How about Engage? Nokia. Should we go with N? It doesn't make sense. But Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 doesn't make sense either. Oh, are there 2
You're saying
new
that
ones?
N doesn't make sense, but does N make ends? That's the
Yeah,
real
but
question.
it's too easy.
But I also appreciate the MS Paint skills that our crew has. Like there are, if I count correctly, there are like 5
Hey,
trained professionals
Solarius,
there
Solarius,
at the moment.
Solarius.
What?
Let's go with Half-Life 2. Doesn't make sense.
Yep.
No. Okay.
Let's choose that. Hashtag
Yes.
teamwork.
Okay.
Oh,
No, Doom 3.
And the answer is Doom the Third. Actually, this was a big upset victory for Assembly because in July 2004, QuakeCon actually announced that they would be holding the world's first Doom 3 competition. But just a week prior, or well, yeah, a week prior, the assembly organizers actually swindled some copies, early copies of the game using FedEx and some help from friends from the United States, and they held the competition August 5th through 8th, when the QuakeCon competition event was August 12th to 14th. So congrats on the person wearing the crown in the background.
Next.
next is scoreboard.
And
Oh.
scoreboard is still pretty much the same, except Inso has made a surgeons to second.
Okay, so next question is
Next question. When was the Commodore Amiga introduced?
Ah.
Amiga.
Was it 1983, 1985, 1986, or 1988?
Hello, world.
It was surprisingly hard, actually, to think of questions that would relate directly to assembly memes and culture and ongoing things.
Oh yeah, by the way, about
But
memes and stuff, there is the assembly meme competition ongoing during the events. So I was
I hate
thinking that
memes.
we could host our own competition. So if the viewer is still watching this, create a
Solarius, are you watching the preview screen of the show? Do you think we still need more memes?
well, we could have more from the viewer, not from our team over there. So I think our team of highly trained professionals won the meme competition already. But
Well, that's
anyway,
convenient. We
still,
don't have to send any prizes.
yeah, or I can just sign them myself, like, oh, you won the world. But so the viewer still has a chance to participate. So send your own late night snack themed meme and win my prize of writing something on paper and signing it.
One of the side personalities of the viewer is confused why we're calling them the viewer, because we only have one viewer of the show. Obviously, nobody would watch this,
Yeah.
actually, than one demented person who has many side personalities and at least 44 different devices to answer the questions, which is
That needs money.
Yeah.
So
the viewer has tons and tons of money.
Yeah, and during the past years, we have tried to profile the viewer. So, but it's quite hard because the profiling changes every year. So I don't really know how we currently profile the viewer. But like Zog
Also,
said,
Also, somebody dares to imply that we've never actually had any prizes for this show. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
We just awarded them to the crew. That's all.
Yeah, and as you
Several
can see,
prizes.
for a reason, as you can see.
Solarius,
Sponsored by... No, go ahead.
Solarius, which answer would you not take?
I wouldn't take 88.
True.
I wouldn't take 86.
True.
I wouldn't take 85.
Why not?
Because that's like way too recent.
Well, I go for it anyway, because we don't agree it's right.
Okay, go for it. Oh,
It's right!
And the correct answer is
Hashtag teamwork.
1985. The
Teamwork,
Amiga
teamwork.
1000 was released in July 1985, but actually
I
most
thought
people
so.
didn't get it until early 1986 because they didn't know how to produce them fast enough. And the Amiga 500, which was the best-selling model, was introduced in 1987. So, Amiga, indeed.
It was first quite easy not to laugh to myself on the screen, but but when the camera changed and I still had the same pose and everything, yeah.
By
I
the
started to
way,
laugh.
I have had
And-
some messages from the viewer that they are really happy that they got 0 points from the right answer, like I did, or we did as a team.
Oh,
Yes,
because we were
because-
so late.
Because
Yes.
it's because Commodore had such production problems in 1985 that they couldn't really ship them to anybody. That means that we didn't have enough production facilities to give you any points. So, sorry.
Okay,
Yes, that's the point. Yeah.
let's see the leaderboard.
Leaderboard will not change with a scoreless round.
Okay, so the next question.
The next one is last question. No, wait,
No.
it's not.
18.
Oh.
It's the second last. So, what's all this then? And players type your answers as soon as you spot what's all this then?
Oh, I know this.
I put it there. I know it.
Okay, perfect.
It's a Jew.
It seems to be some kind of a rowdy gathering of people not wearing face masks, not respecting social distancing. I believe they are all dead by now,
Yeah.
which probably serves them well.
Yeah.
Although,
Has to be this.
also, this picture most definitely is not directly from Wikipedia. No, I did original research, copyright, trademark.
You didn't
ETC.
find any.
But I have been there, believe or not.
Oh, so this
I've
is
never
from
been there.
Moon.
Oh, you haven't? Oh yeah, we have discussed about this. Yep. Now I remember. Long-term memory still in operation.
And
Yes,
somebody
but we
asking, no,
trust
the
you.
viewer is not in the picture. The viewer has not left their apartment in 35 years. So it's a bit sad, but it's understandable that after 35 years, you're pretty desperate for entertainment, which is the only reason why you ever want to watch this show.
Yeah. And still 130 seconds to go.
Yes.
But fortunately, I have my caffeinated soft drink cola here,
Soft drink cola.
which is fridge cola,
Ooh,
brought
what a surprise!
brought to you by me.
We trust
And
you
And true fact,
100 and
the multidimensional cat.
true fact, I've never been to this, whatever this is.
so this has to be bold.
Oh,
Going
now
to
we
Sweden.
lost.
No, it's not a boat.
Now we lost ourselves.
Oh, okay. Well, bye.
Hello, bye. In Finland we have this saying, nyt meillä lähti kuvat, on se kohta täältä äänikin.
I think the sponsors found
there's
out about us.
As you can see, our highly trained production crew was on site.
Oh, that was smooth. Nobody noticed anything.
No.
Considering
Just-
considering that instead of blanking the screen, they would have an option to get this screen on the screen instead of blanking it. So
Or either of us, but I understand why you wouldn't want to put either of us on the screen.
Yeah, maybe there was some problems with the international picture connection. So I understand that the European Broadcasting Union is sending the live feed of this program all around the world, live. Who
but
wouldn't want to have this in Japan?
yeah, this would be big in Japan.
Everything's big in Japan.
And by the way, because we are now internet native show, you can participate from Japan.
So, the right question was Buzembli, but also I approved the answers disbehavior. Obviously, the real answer is I don't know.
Yeah, no one really knows.
And at last, there's time for last question. Make it quick.
Yes.
Solarius.
Oh,
No, first we need to check the
leaderboard.
Leaderboard, which remains unchanged. So we move on to the last question, again worth double the points. So this is your time to shine. This is your time to throw it all in the
Okay.
trash, because what else would you want to do with this show? What is the last question? It is a true or false question. The typical weight of the European whitefish is about 3 kilograms. Is that true or is that false?
No, it must be 2.
No, I disagree. No, it has to be false. Because
Okay.
it has to be about 2 kilos.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. 2, not true. That's different word, you know.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
like false is not the truth.
That's true.
So
It's not false.
does
it's
either
true.
of you want to tell us what the name of this fish is in Finnish?
Siika.
I believe it. It's Sika. I thought it was this.
Don't you know your fish taxonomy?
Large silakka, like special silakka.
That's clearly European white fish thingy, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah.
I have no comments about this question. I think it shows very poor taste of the producers to allow it.
The question or the cat?
Is it cat? Maybe
It is. It is a cat.
It's grumpy
It's a
cat.
big cat. And
it
we
is.
still have our multi-dimensional cat who is still farther away than it used to be. Oh,
That cat is kind of large. I hope you can breathe well.
yeah.
If you can't breathe well, it might be corona, so you might want to go home.
Make it smaller. Good. Magic.
Oh,
Oh, it will eat the Sika. Oh no.
nom
Ate
nom.
the Sika.
So good,
all the
Sika.
3 kilos.
The cat didn't eat the fish. So sad.
Yeah, the fish is still there.
The cat is gonna starve, and the fish is gonna have terrible time.
Maybe he or
Yes.
she will eat it. The another multi-dimensional cat, not visible from any other angles.
Oh, there's no neon cat. I'm surprised.
I must
Yeah,
admit
yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah,
tried
yeah,
thinking of a
yeah.
question about neon cat, but I couldn't think of any.
What does the
Neon
neon
cat
cat
is
say?
self-explanatory. You can't ask anything about it.
The thing that
True,
I like
true
the
or
most,
false?
the thing that I like most about the song, is the part where the cat says "neon."
Ah, I don't like that part. I like the other part.
Oh,
The rest
Okay.
of the rest of the lyrics are better.
Here, our producer, 190% approval
Here
rate.
you can see a wild Solarius shoving his head into the head organizer's crotch. Something we can all enjoy. And the answer is false. This
Yes,
particular fish seldom grows over 55 centimeters long, that's 22 inches, or exceeds 2 kilograms, that is about 4.4 pounds in weight. So
that
the
makes
European
sense. That
whitefish
makes sense.
does not weigh around 3 kilograms.
Yeah, that would break the universal balance of life, because you need to have certain units which are just fixed, like Sika.
yeah.
And
But
that is the quiz. Who won? Clear is the most obvious thing
Maybe
is that we all lost.
I'm upside down.
Unfortunately, the production crew kind of took over so that we couldn't see. But third,
Yes, we can see it
physics. Second, Inso. And Leso, you are the biggest loser.
But
No,
there were
we-
like 60 devices of the viewer, so these were the 3 best devices from the viewer. So they weren't losers.
Well, there was only one viewer, so there was only one person participating anyway. So prize is cancelled. Nobody gets anything.
Oh, this was cheat. Okay.
I see what you did there. Oh, there we go.
But there,
No, not
believe
me.
me, there were prizes and they were fantastic. Too bad we had to ditch them.
Yeah, because there was only one
would have
participant.
been so great.
Yeah. So,
Hello.
what's the time?
It's
like.
time to go.
Are you sure? It's like only 2 hours and 20 minutes. But
Yes.
do we call it a day?
No, it's night. Like it's over 2 o'clock in the morning, so you cannot call it a day.
Do we call it a morning?
No, we call it at the like 2 hours past midnight.
I'm saying we call it the death of broadcasting, and that's the end of it.
Of course. And end of the internet, because after the show, the internet will be shut down.
Oh, I
End of
didn't
the
know that.
internet, end of broadcasting, end of television, even though this is not on TV, end of Corona. No,
Oh.
actually, no, don't
Yeah,
believe
please
that.
come again. Oh, Pehu has entered the building.
Oh,
But
that's
but,
great.
but we have this policy.
Let's make
not
him want to
taking-
exit as soon as possible again.
Yeah, and we have this policy of not taking guests, because we did that just recently,
Yeah,
2013, and that was a disaster. So then
Yeah,
we decided.
the show really went off the rails, unlike when it's just the three of us.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Because
No, it was good until that.
yeah, because when there were three of us, everything is smooth, traditional, and there is
Yes.
Pehu. Hello.
Traditional? You mean the show was full of radishes?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, indeed.
I don't think we ever had radishes on the show.
So probably it's time to end the show here. Next time we see is hopefully on-site physical events. Of course, like all previous events, you can see and watch us online. But hopefully,
I wouldn't
next
count it.
time-
I mean, it could be hosted by Telia, and then nobody would see anything.
Yeah, and director said don't end the broadcast yet. So what we should talk next? This is
I was thinking
so-
how Monster Energy makes you diuretic.
Maybe word bees,
we ha-
bees. Oh,
we have-
Pehu.
we have the real Pehu here.
Special appearance. Greetings from Tampere and Turku and whatnot's stuff.
Oh,
And also
thank goodness his microphone is not on. This could have been really awkward for everybody.
I can hear him.
yes, I think
Yeah, what a surprise. I have almost here.
Yeah,
hear me now.
I think he's on.
Be on.
But welcome for the first time in person to the show.
Thoron, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Great.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, first time in the show. Last time I tried to call you and you didn't even answer, so that was like
I told them.
well-
They said that we did answer, but I told them we didn't.
But isn't there a show that we answered to your phone call?
not entirely sure about that. So that was. There might be some
Hey,
things that you replied or something, but can't remember really.
You should call
Yeah,
the
well,
show
actually-
now. We might answer. Thoron has
I don't know.
the
yeah, there was the phone number.
Yeah, hey, but greetings. Micron asked me to join his after party, whatever, with the jacuzzi and everything, but we actually started to head towards the airport and came
You
here.
came
so-
here instead.
Yes, so unfortunately Micron's party was not too fun. If Micron is watching, thanks for the invitation next time. Now we just had to come here. I mean, it's too late.
Yeah, this is the party.
This is the party, and I was promised whatever stuff. I didn't see it. We actually just dropped my jacket and just came straight here. So, but I can have some sweets.
Yeah, I can have
And
this. You can have
there
that.
might be some drinks maybe, but let's see about that. When you close the show, then there might be some.
Oh,
So,
okay. You are
you
of
mean
course
close
referring
the
to the
show?
monsters over there.
of course, monsters and cola and whatnot. Oh, these are good.
And next,
by the way-
next year we will have the late night directly coming from the Micron's like bath.
Jacuzzi. Yeah. Micron's jacuzzi.
Yeah, that would be good.
But by the way, greetings to Mea for
Especially with
arranging
the audio. Like
snacks.
jacuzzis and broadcast microphones go great together. Believe me.
We haven't tried
I'm
yet.
a trained sound engineer. You can put anything in a jacuzzi and it won't cause any problems. Especially
No.
if it's electrical.
Yeah, we just use non-electrical microphones.
But I think I'm done. I mean, I'm happy to be back in Helsinki, and
Welcome.
well, I'm gonna see that if there are any drinks or late snacks or whatever, Thoron has provided us, and then we're gonna probably see you at some other time or whatever. Thank you for the crown.
And hopefully on site next time.
Yeah. on site.
Yes, hopefully so.
Have a great
So
evening,
we don't
everybody
need any
who's
masks.
watching the late night show, and you guys too at the other studios. I'll just hop in straight into that direction.
See you later.
See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.
So, it's probably time to end the broadcast, or what do you think, director? Let's...
I mean, if the owner of the show tells us to stop, then we probably have to stop. Because I, as you know, am very respectful towards all the organizers and especially the sponsors of the show. Sponsors I would definitely want to thank for poisoning me tonight.
That's true. Director replied me that, yeah, let's get the beep around, beep off here. So let's go. And thank you very much for participating in this show. Hopefully next time we see on site. Come and say hello to us when you see us. And yeah, thank you, Thoron. Thank you, Zog. It was a pleasure.
Let's hope we'll see each other on site, because offside rules in sports are very complicated and I don't know them. So very hard.
So,
Yes.
bye-bye and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Sinä hyödyt siitä, mitä Jims tietää. Jims.fi.
This is Jake. His data just leaked online. If Jake doesn't react, a fake Jake could ruin his life. Luckily, Jake has F-Secure ID protection, which helps him prevent identity theft.
Hey again, and good night, yet again. It was a long night, but what a great night it was. There has been going on an assembly night rave for 3.5 hours already. Wow, it's getting really late. But the rave is still going on, and it will be going on for a few hours still. So the last couple of nights we've been doing these Assembly Loves You raids to smaller streams, but now that we still have the raid going on, we'll be going there. So enjoy the rest of your night with the Voiman Dekotiimi night rave.
Kiitos, thank you.
And good night.
Sinä hyödyt siitä, mitä Jims tietää. Jims.fi.
This is Jake. His data just leaked online. If Jake doesn't react, a fake Jake could ruin his life. Luckily, Jake has F-Secure ID protection, which helps him prevent identity theft.